Welcome back to Tabletop Theater. In previous episodes, thank you, the Goon Squad, unhappy with their current position of just being the badasses that goes in and gets stuff done, requests a new mission. Oh, you want a new mission, huh? Fine. Let's go after this guy. Cut to Wooster poster. Stop him or his plan. Whatever he's doing in Whitestone, it ain't good. Figure it out. If you can't kill him, do so. Cut to mysterious ceremony led by a witch, all in black with veil, so you could barely see her face, holding the notorious book that used to belong to the Briarwoods, enacting a ritual with gold going up into the ceiling, avoiding to the ceiling, replaced by weaponry. Woosterian now at the hand of Vecna, all in skeletal, Terminator 2, a metallic hand style. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Grabs a sniper rifle, bazookas. This portal that they're creating is bringing in weapons. Cut to Woosterian and facing off with a drow warrior. I'm disappointed with the last patch. Your last crew of orcs. Let the caravan get through. There's another one coming. Stop them. And this time, I'm sending you my men as well so you don't fuck up any further. Cut to you guys. Right there, it's cold now. It's on the caravan. You're traveling. It's getting close to dusk. You've been traveling for a long time, and now you're starting to need your furs as the weather outside is very, very cold as you're traversing. Nearing Whitestone, a few days away. Let's cut to Armolad. Tell me a bit about yourself and what's going on with you.
Well, the weather outside is frightful. The fire inside's delightful, but it's going to burn down the caravan, so that would be a bad idea. Let's not do that now. Let it snow somewhere else. No, sorry. No, it just popped into my head. And now it's gone, thankfully. We've been traveling for a while. You say it's night is approaching?
Yeah.
I assume we haven't been traveling during the nights. We've been setting up camp and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We've been doing.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. I think there'll be a spot ahead soonish. We'll have to look as soon as the night goes down.
Why is Colonel Pie talking to us?
I don't know. This was the driver.
That was the driver. Drivers. Okay, yeah.
There's other drivers nearby too. Yes.
Yeah. That was funny. We're getting close. Do we want to go through the night or do we want to set up camp? I don't think we're going to get there tomorrow, even if we go through the night. So,
that too. Narissa. Cut to Narissa.
Yeah, Narissa's slowly picking up a snowball as Armolad was starting to sing and wanted to chuck it at him.
Oh, please try.
Roll. Here we go. Cut to. This is fun. Roll me a d20.
Is it truly PvP when it's a snowball fight?
Or just roll your dexterity.
You want me to roll my dexterity? Okay.
Yeah.
Please hit.
Let it hit.
Oh. No. Very playfully, and it flies so far. So far away. It didn't even come close, but it's very playful.
I can imagine it just breaking up just before it hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wrong type of snow for snowballs.
Yeah, and you had to like scoop it up from the top of the whatever caravan.
Yeah,
bits
she was
around.
trying to pack it as best she could, and then threw it because he was singing. And as he says, "Let it snow," and all of a sudden you see snow coming down.
Rak, Dar, Scar, what's tell me a bit about yourselves again and what's going on.
I'm watching, eating my popcorn while
You know, a little
watching
bowl of snacks.
and watching the byplay of what's going on.
Ooh, what's funny too is that you just have the kernels and you just blow into the because you have dragon breath, and then pop, 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 and then just eat them.
Mhm.
All right.
You probably would see Dar actually what he's doing is making sure that his cloak is properly wrapped around him, just because the last thing he's wanting to do is for snow to get onto the armor, onto his chainmail there. He's making sure that his longsword properly sheathed and he's wrapping a wee rag around it so that moisture doesn't get inside the sheath.
But what's funny too is whenever the snowflakes lands on like the shield, like you rub it to like keep it clean and you wrap it up, and then it lands on your forehead or on your hands, and it just sizzles things. So, as you're a dragonborn too, as well. All right. Well, we're going down. The sun is coming. The sun is starting to set. Does anybody want to look for a place to get off the road? Survival? What's your plans? Or do you want to go through? You're discussing that right now.
Yeah, I think we should wait for camp for the night. We're not going to make it to Whitestone tomorrow, even if we went through the night.
Is any one of us in particular actually scouting? That's a question. Or are we actually just all walking with the caravan or riding with the caravan?
We've been staying with the caravan.
Yeah, staying with the caravan. Now, here's the thing, though.
I'm with the food.
Priorities, come on.
In the back. Damn it. Damn straight.
Narissa's been inside one of the carts the whole entire time, unless she's bothered.
The weather is nice and crispy. Rak is having having very nice time walking outside and still like sprinting through the snow like nobody's business. He's essentially skiing in the snow there, like
with his bunny slippers.
Yes.
Like you're tied up on one of the things?
No. He's like sort of like skate skiing. Like going around the caravan.
Okay, yeah, there we go, sure.
And Scar has her sword in one hand, eating popcorn in the other.
The bunnies look like little submarines going through the snow, and every now and then coming up like.
Well, who wants to roll me?
I'll be on the first cart with the driver up in the seat where he's driving from.
Who wants
just
to
keeping
roll?
an eye out.
All right, so who's in the Armolad's in the front?
Yes.
Rak is outside just skiing.
I will assist. Either perception or survival.
And Narissa, let's say there's three big caravans. You're in the front one.
Three wagons,
Narissa, do you want to be in the front, middle, or rear?
I'm in the middle.
I'm in the rear.
Legs hanging off the back, eating your popcorn.
And Dar,
don't forget I have my sword.
Battle axe, you mean?
Whatever. It's out.
It's sharp and it takes damage. It doesn't matter what it is.
I'm just doing like the camera's doing a cinematic, thing showing like where everybody's at.
I'm probably on not on a wagon. I'm actually like riding.
So Rak and Dar are riding. All right.
I'm not riding.
You're riding your slippers. You're riding your slippers.
I know.
using the halberd and the trident as
So
So-
I'm going to say, here's the thing that I'm going to say. I think because you know how we were talking about everybody gets a thing, Dar gets a horse
Mhm.
because it was introduced that that's how he had come in previously to
also
help rescue. Was Dar coming in on a horse? So you have a horse.
Mhm.
At any
Of course,
point,
of
that'll be
course.
your thing that you could summon horse
Mhm.
from nearby, whistle or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
So
I
I
know
can
what you
Red
should
Dead
do.
Ooh,
Redemption
just like
it.
Jericho.
Just give him the thing that they have in Vox Machina where they can like stick the bear in it. He can stick his horse in it.
Oh, the locket. The
Yeah.
locket. I finally finished it, by the way.
Oh,
Season 2.
oh
Yeah, to
boy.
start season 2.
We probably should have talked about that ahead of time before.
Yeah, but that would be funny that he would have a locket. I would think it would be more like a wristband or something like that.
It's
Uh,
like that
Or
reminds me of
just
the
summon
that'd be
horse
cool,
works just
but
fine.
I'm
Thief-
gonna nix that idea because
Yeah.
just
the
reminds me
locket, you
of
may see it. I mean, we're going to Whitestone. Who knows? There might be a way to get it from there, but you just have access to horse. You whistle and you have a horse. So figure out a name for a horse. In that case, so Rak and Armolad are survival checks or survival checks. You figure out where in the nearby with just what little light that you have, what's a good spot. And because you have either roll individually or one roll with advantage.
What's your plus on survival there, Rak?
+4.
Same as mine. Go ahead, you can roll. If it was perception, I'd say I roll, but no.
Oh, I said I'm going to assist you, so you can do it with
Oh,
the
fine.
advantage.
Okay. 23.
23.
Wow, 19.
There's a section that because you're like going like this and you're going down, you could see further away in a spot a few hours away, maybe an hour away, that there's an open good field that's both has protection against weather because the wind is going to start blowing, and it'll be a great area for you.
Okay. There's a spot just up there, about an hour away. We'll head there. You want to ski
Perfect.
ahead there, Rak?
Jump!
Or actually, is he going faster or slower than the caravan?
Faster.
I say for cinematic purposes, it's good that we stick together and nearby, or just like
Okay.
in and out. And as you're approaching, you know, as you're passing by, the light starts going darker and darker to indicate passage of time. And as you're in, you know, they're in the caravan moving a little bit and trying to get as much light as possible. Whatchamacallit, the driver in the front, he's doesn't really have any magical abilities.
I have dark
So-
vision.
Huh?
I have dark vision, if that helps.
Do you want to be help driving while he holds up like a torch and stuff?
Well, he doesn't even need the torch, but okay.
The animals might.
That's
Yeah.
true. Okay.
Yeah. It's a
Sure.
thing that they, you know, these guys need light. So I'm trying to figure out. All right, so with a little bit of none of you have like a light spell or anything, right? Rak.
My halberd has a light spell on it. I
Fantastic.
can
Ooh.
activate it and act as the guide to the cabin.
Fantastic.
I actually can help too.
Where'd the light go?
I can help with that too.
You didn't pay the bill.
No, well, that could make like that's more for manipulating the flames or the torches. I don't think it gives light itself, but that's good. We could help. That lights up whatever torch lights around in the caravan. Well,
Mhm.
as this is going on and you're carefully looking and, you know, and navigating, and you're getting nearby, there's a loud You see like a flash. It's a flare up in the night sky, and another red flare, and then from up ahead, there's like a flash again, and towards the camera, like your point of view, there's something approaching, smoky.
Oops. I didn't actually mean to click that. Sorry.
And then, boom! A giant explosion rocks in front of the road in front of you, scaring the horses and making them near careening off the road. Rak and Dar have to back off a bit, and the booming, amplified electrical voice comes out. Halt right there! And at this point, I'm going to switch to a different view, battle map view.
Uh-oh.
Wooster, if you wouldn't mind putting us in.
I will.
And I think Armolad is in the front. Advance. Front. Here. Rak and Dar. Here's the drive. Rak and Dar. Where's Dar? There's Rak. Rak and Dar on horsebacks, on horses in between. And Narissa in the center one, and Scar in the rear one.
Yeah.
All right. To front. To
Who's
front.
Alonzo?
How
That's
come?
that's
Wait a
a
minute. There's
driver.
4.
Yeah, no, we're being chased by another caravan.
Front. Sorry, there's I'd forgotten that I had 4, so we could get rid of this one.
Okay. Bye, Alonso.
No, Alonso.
actually,
Alonso's
I
in the
like
middle one.
Alonso. I like
Alonso's
Alonso.
in the middle one. He's
Yeah,
in the
here we
middle
go.
train.
No,
the middle one.
well, no, he's on Little House on the Prairie.
We just
Wouldn't they
had-
all
never had-
die in the end
never
or
had a
something like
notice.
that? It's not got a nice ending, hasn't it?
Anyways, so with these flares, as this explosion rocks, in the front, Armolad, because you're with the horses, either, and I don't know that you were. Rak was showing the light, wasn't she? So I need, huh?
Yeah.
So you had the light up front here. So
You moved the wrong character.
that's Scar. That's Dar. You're correct. That's right. Thank you. So I need both of you to roll me a dexterity or a control to control the horses, animal handling. Either
I don't have no horse.
huh?
I don't have a
He's
horse.
riding his bunny slippers.
I'm still skiing.
You're still skiing. Gotcha. No, in that case, Armolad, either to take control of the horses so that it
Okay.
don't.
Oh.
So
crash into
what were
trees.
my choices? Dexterity or animal handling?
Yeah, animal handling to control the horses, or dexterity to not fall when they crash.
Oh, you mean to control the horses of the caravan? Okay, now I
Yes.
understood what you meant. Okay, I can hold animal handling of that.
There's my
Okay,
animal handling.
I'll,
Thank fuck.
and I'll do dexterity. 26. That seems
All right, fantastic. You stop, and from the road, you hear the you hear like the echo of this big explosion, and the flash of red and fire finally settles down as the special effect happens. Still, these red flares fire up again into the night sky, illuminating the ground that was once all white snow, now a crimson, scary color. The music intensifies. Rak.
Rak turns to the horses and goes, Sit the fuck down.
Intimidation or animal handling.
Yeah, that's the effect of the.
Yeah, got it.
Armolad.
Fantastic. There we go. And
Horses don't
and,
sit, but that's okay.
He doesn't
from
care.
the camera cuts to from up ahead, what was on a ledge, a humanoid, short, squat, looking guy with a bazooka, and then puts it down and gets a bullhorn. All you just see is just a silhouette. We have you outgunned, and now we have you outgunned and outnumbered. Stop the car, put your weapons down and come out with all your hands up, and we might spare your lives.
Do I see any of them?
One versus however many of us there are? That's not really
No, I mean,
outnumbered.
do I see anybody?
Roll me a perception check. No, the explosion, the flash of the explosion, your eyes are still adjusting from that, and the flares isn't helping much. It's making all these weird colors and shadows happen with the trees. It looks really cool on camera, but it's throwing your vision off.
They basically flashbanged us.
One of them approaches. He's holding that microphone thing, and you could now see as he's maybe not approaching. You could just see this. He's approaching slowly and still holding like this bullhorn, and it says, "This is my. Come out once. Come out, lay your weapons down and come out with your hands up." Cut to you
Does
guys.
he come up to me?
No.
He's on a ridge ahead
far
of
away,
us.
man. They're walking up
Okay.
from far away. They're using a bullhorn to communicate with you.
Oh, okay.
How many of them are there?
Because we can't see anything.
Yeah, the
roll me
map
another
sort of cuts
perception.
off.
Everybody roll me a perception check. Now that
Nope.
Oop. Didn't switch my name. I knew I forgot something. There we go.
everybody is like doing like this thing to look. Narissa, you get like these little whispers, and you can hear. You look in from the inside the caravan, or if like right you're inside or kind of hidden. You can see. The camera cuts to what you're seeing, and you could see people approaching and hiding behind the trees. I'm going to start revealing stuff. All right, here we go. Advanced layer, token layer. This guy to the token layer. He's not here. He's the one that's approaching that you could see. The camera cuts and pans through to your point of view to what you're seeing, and you could see that a few of them are coming from behind the trees and approaching slowly and carefully. This character here, he's the one that's approaching from off screen. Probably like somewhere around here.
Are there actually anybody in front of us?
A wall of snow.
That would be this Duergar.
Okay, there's the rest of them.
But again, you're still like blinded. Only Narissa can see this. So, Narissa, would you like to take an action right now to kick this off?
Yeah.
In other words, do you want to be blamed if we all get TPK'd?
Oh no.
Because your choices are fight or give up. So
what about run?
that's
No.
a choice too.
Scar does not Scar does not run. Scar does not give up.
And the
Scar,
fact
you
is,
die.
because I see what I see their nationalities, right? Or are we just
Yeah.
okay? I see their races.
You're absolutely seen, and you recognize the drow stuff coming. By the way, so now with these flares coming up, illuminating the area,
Woo!
with this stuff
Fireworks!
happening, with that happening, I need all of you to roll me some saves against this. Now, this is just a pre-save. This is not triggering a fight. This is just an effect of these flares as well. Here, up. Oh, come on. Da. There we go. Fairy fire.
I have a question.
I
A
had an
save?
inkling that they were going to throw something of drow nature at us.
3-foot
What-
cube within me.
How do we do a save?
Oh,
Well,
the spell DC is 12. The save is, you see on your character sheet on the top left,
Same froze.
saving throws. What kind of save is this? This is a
Strength.
Dexterity.
can't see. What
Or
So-
Constitution?
No, it says dexterity.
Dexterity saving throw, yeah.
Dexterity saving throw. There we go.
Which 20-foot cube are they doing this?
All
All
of
of
them.
you.
Oh,
They're multiple.
okay.
So everybody is being affected.
Okay.
All right,
where's
so
that
all of us have
button?
to do dexterity.
Yes. Everybody has to do it.
13.
Okay.
Do-
27?
Oh, that's the first
Okay.
critical today.
Question: How
Go
are
ahead.
we throwing
Cheers.
the?
Hold on.
How are we?
Let's just watch his reaction. Enjoy it. Enjoy the taste.
Narissa,
I
you're
just
asking a
see-
question?
Did I
Yeah.
just see the sign of the cross?
No, I think he's
Uh,
trying to perform an exorcism on himself.
Rak, do you need a toothbrush to go with your toothpaste?
He's swearing.
He's muted.
Okay, how are you guys doing these save throws? Because I don't. Because
On
you
your
were explaining
on your
and then
character
I-
sheet.
On your core sheet, in the top left-hand
Proficiency.
column, underneath the proficiency bonus box.
Is a box that says saving throws.
All the way to the left,
Okay, thank you. Okay,
next to armor class.
now I see it, but we were all over
What is
talking
it
each
that?
other, so I heard bits and pieces of how to do it. So that's why I was asking.
Perfect. There we go. Glad we helped. No, throw me a roll of 7. All right, great. Well, apparently none of these flares are affecting
Sticky.
any of you. So the other
You got me once.
Hmm?
You got me once. I couldn't see anything. Now I can.
but
Wait
they're
a
also
minute.
illuminating all of you and causing like these weird effects, and that's why like they're coming in nice and stealthily and very much hidden. It's only that Narissa can really see what's going on, so that's why at this moment again, Narissa, the camera pans to you as you start
we
spotting them out.
Are we wearing headsets to each other?
No.
No. Okay, never mind.
You have maybe some walkie-talkies, but that's oh.
We're not very far
Well-
apart. You could just yell.
I'm not gonna yell if I know there's drow. I'm not that stupid.
You don't have
Drow got
So.
to do with anything, but okay.
what's Drow got to
Got
do?
to
What's
do-
your
Okay,
move?
got to do with
Narissa's half drow. She's not stupid. She's not going to immediately say, "Hey, by the way, we have drow."
Mixi over
We're wasting time here. I'm gonna skip your turn if nothing happens.
I'm gonna cast darkness right over my caravan.
Click it. 15-foot radius. So how big is that?
Basically, the caravan. Doesn't quite reach. No,
It's
And-
it's
and the edge of
bridge,
Dar.
Yeah.
It's the edge dark.
There you go. Is that
that's only 10.
hang on, that's 10 here. And that's
Yeah, 15 would be empty here.
oh, hang on.
Oop. The circle got drunk, and now just move it a little bit down to the left. Whoop. It's drunk. Good enough.
There we go.
Now it's 15 most places and 20 over here. Okay, close enough.
Yeah, there we go. That's a circle. Okay, cool. Do you want to move it? Do you want it up a little higher so that like this? No, just send it on the caravan. All right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The center of the caravan. So I'm basically causing the distraction, so they think that we're inside the center.
So as soon as that comes in, you hear the Duergar with the thing say, "All right, that's it. Take him down. Leave nobody alive. Destroy everything." And then he throws down the thing. The camera cuts to another flare that comes by. It illuminates him. It's a Duergar, a dwarf that's dark, and you see him get big. He in front of the caravan as he was approaching now is stepping big with big steps. He has grown to a large size, and along with them is this AR-15, like some sort of a assault rifle.
Carbine.
An assault rifle plus no, it's just some sort of assault rifle. Weird. No,
Did it get big too?
But he's gonna initiate a blast towards towards that area in the dark, and he says your magic is no use, is nothing against to our technomancy. He's gonna roll with disadvantage towards Narissa.
I have
I've
a
been
question.
moving to initiative already.
Yeah, we're about to move to initiative. With this move is initiative. He's not gonna hit, so I mean he's just firing blindly into this caravan, and it's illuminating this. So you can see like this thunderous thing, and now he's lit up and showing where he's at, as well as now you can see all the other ones, all the other people starting to come in and surround.
Just
He's
wondering,
firing
Carlos.
blindly into this. It's not going to hit. It's just there for cinematic purposes. Let's
Did
all roll.
did the weapon get bigger?
Yes.
The weapon itself even got bigger?
Actually, yes. Everything.
I was just wondering, because how would he fit his finger into the trigger if it was now twice as big?
Everything got bigger,
Okay.
including the bullhorn. Oh,
Oh, that's great.
actually, I think he just probably dropped the bullhorn. So let's roll some initiatives. Let's roll, guys.
Yeah, again. It's like I cannot for the life
Wow,
of
the highest we have is 14? Oh, oops.
I have a 6. It's like again.
Oh, boy.
I think I'm
Okay.
just gonna eat more popcorn while everyone else is.
Are we trying to do a straight here? With our
Um,
initiatives, we've got a 6, a 7, an 8.
We don't have a 9, but we have 3 10s.
Gee.
My thugs go last. That's fine. My draw. All right, so DE goes first. Going to say Armolad is at 14. Yeah.
Yeah. I rolled mediocre and I'm going second. Okay. Where are all the 20s to get Wooster to drink?
Rak and my guys need to roll up. Either what's your dexterity bonus, Rak?
2.
2. My
Yours was 0 for your Duragar,
yeah,
and your Drow was also 2.
All right, so let's roll these on the Drow.
What?
Nah, I'll just say that you go first. It's easier that way.
Okay.
Armolad and then Rak. And then my Duragar. And then my Drow. All right, and then followed by what looks like Dar, Narissa, and Scar.
I think I'll have some more popcorn.
Followed lastly by my thugs, top of the round. So there's a lot of fight happening here. This will be a bit. So let's roll through this quickly as we can. These the camera might recognize this Durgar in a scene from previously that where Wooster was talking to him, as well as the Drow warrior, as the that he was the one that was saying, "Hey, get your shit together." There's a Durgar warrior down here in purple that the camera cuts to, and it says, "All right, this time is my chance to get you guys." I don't know. I'm throwing some flair. All right, top of the round, we have my guy that I was just talking about, and he's going to do something here. Interesting. Oh yeah. He's going to levitate.
Oh, he's getting high.
Yeah.
Yep.
What drugs is he on?
Cloud dust.
So he's gonna like levitate and come in, and he's gonna start talking in. Does anybody speak Undercommon?
No.
And the other everybody starts like moving forward along. So now that you could see them coming into the screen. That was, I think, his action. And you can now see them approaching in. I'm not going to use any bonus actions right now. Next up is Armolad.
I assume the Duragar is just large. He's only one size higher than me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a medium. He's a large.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to come over here and introduce him to some blunt objects.
All right.
Blunt object number 1.
I'm gonna have to pop all these out.
No advantage, so I'm guessing that missed.
Give me a second here. I've got too many windows. A 9, yeah, that misses.
Oh fuck.
12. It's a very large and hard to miss. Wait, no,
Oh.
no, wait. That's somebody else that I was looking at. The Durgar, that's a miss. Yeah, total miss. And you can now see the Durgar. He's wearing. Not only did he go up the weird armor, some sort of metallic armor that's also is like a weird mix of necromancy style SWAT armor with plated. It's just like their version of like really badly done. It increased as well. So with that, no, those are fails.
I will spend a key point and try and hit him again a couple
Alright.
times. It does 21.
Everywhere that you've been hitting is some sort of like armored piece, and it both acts cushiony and doesn't hurt. This one hurts. Yeah, go for it.
For 6 bludgeoning.
Okay.
We'll come back to that in a second. And second time. 24. Oh, so close.
I will
So-
taunt you a second time.
I taunt you a second time for 7 more. Unfortunately, I didn't do a critical. So I can't quite make him, but I can. I'm going to move him 5 feet towards Rak.
5 feet towards right. You're gonna try to push?
I'm using my Crusher. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals bludgeoning damage, you can move it 5 feet to an unoccupied space, providing the target is no more than 1 size larger than you. If I'd done a critical hit, I could have made him susceptible to
All right.
advantage
So
attacks.
yeah, you could push him with that blow. By the way, so like
Yes.
these punches, you don't have
Yes.
magical fists right now, do you?
No, my fists are not magical.
So these punches, they're cushioning up against whatever armor is coming up and reducing the damage. You can notice that it's not as much. So got minus on his armor. Anything else you'd like to do?
Well, I've got a lot of movement left. I suppose, since I'm not leaving his engagement, I'll just move down here. Well, wherever is there. That's it. I want to give Rak all the advantages he can get.
Absolutely. All right. Rak, you're up.
All right. First off, bonus action. Brrr. Take it off. Stab with a halberd twice,
All right.
and that is Rak taking the halberd into both hands, looking at this thing, going like, "Yeah, this one is too big to fall," and then jumping up all the way over his head and coming down with the halberd, swinging directly downwards like he's splitting a log.
Yeah.
That is 16.
Oh, 16. Yes, right.
Damn it.
Advantage.
Damn it. Damn it, that would've been great. That hits. Question. Is this a halberd that has the light?
Yeah.
That makes it a magical halberd, doesn't it?
You would assume it's magical since it's enchanted.
So there is all of this damage goes through.
Yep.
For a total of 12. Okay.
And
That
then,
hurt.
then once down, time to hit it in the ankle.
In the end.
21.
To defeat it.
That hurts. For a total of 10. Right.
I also noticed he avoided that one.
Yes,
It
I
looked like it
did,
was a
because
botch.
that is not a result of a roll. That is just a potential result, not an actualized result. But yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Well, he's going to with this, since you guys are like a little bit down and near close to the ground, he's going to sweep the ground with a giant assault rifle and try to hit you guys with giant bullets. Well, not really giant, but I mean bigger than usual. So he's gonna sweep the ground and try to hit you guys with this. Yeah, does not like that at all, Durgar. Does not like you. Does not like that at all.
So he's using a
Ranged weapon.
in melee, so he gets a disadvantage from that.
No, not this, because he's large and I have stuff that does not give him disadvantage on this.
Ah, okay.
It doesn't matter. It's the same whether it's it's the same whether I smack you with it melee style or I just shock and blast it. It's just piercing versus
Bludgeoning.
yeah. It's because I reskin the weapon anyway. So it's actually with this. The others have like assault rifles. This is a shotgun that he has. So he's just scattering around the area here. Here's once and twice.
Needless to say, whatever the first one was, missed horribly.
Yeah.
The second one did not.
So he's just like, stand still. And some of these pellets managed to penetrate you for a total of 9 piercing damage.
Which one?
The second one.
Which one is he targeting?
Rak. Rak.
Thank you, because you
Oh.
can mean any one of us.
Sorry, I kept saying like because you hit him. I'm sorry, Rak. Because you attacked him, he was going after
There
you.
were two of us attacking him. so
Yeah.
It's
So
a pity
now-
because that was a projectile weapon. I could have actually caught that.
I caught
So
him.
now these
the
are
bench.
next up. What?
Never mind.
Yeah. Next up are these drow, and there's 2 of them down here as they're coming and they're approaching. They're gonna pull up their assault rifles and start blasting at the caravan, and let's see what happens. They'll take some shots. Let's see how many shots. Just one. All right, that's fine. They just take one volley each, so they'll take 2 shots at who's out and about and nearby. All right, so we see Dar all the way over here. Wait, that's not
Isn't
Dar.
he in?
They can't
isn't
see
he
dark.
in the
He's
circle?
in darkness.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm-
Dar.
You're welcome.
Scar was the one that was outside. So
I'm not outside. I'm in the caravan. I'm on the.
Are you inside the caravan?
I mean,
Yeah, because I haven't moved yet. I'm the last one.
It's a question of how you're envisioning
Here's-
these
here's what's-
caravans. Are they like covered up wagons, or are they
here's
open top?
Yeah.
here's kind of your choices at the moment. I mean, it's mostly all CGI anyways because we're just gonna have my editors right now. It's just green boxes. my CGI team will make it look all really good. I mean, so here's the question: I'm either going to target the drivers or I'm going to target you. Your choice.
You want their what? They've got families.
Who?
I'm
The
yeah.
poor
Drivers.
drivers.
Scar. I'm going to target these drivers over here, or I'm going
Oh.
to target you. So you have to decide whether you're hiding inside the caravan, or because you had, like you were saying, I had maybe had my feet out, and now after these explosions, you've been out. I mean, I'll allow you to. Which do you want to choose?
No, they're not gonna, hurt my drivers. They need to target me.
Because they will start doing that, yeah. So all right, so
So-
then
I peek my head out and when I started the whole
and
thing.
you start like trying to cover and help the driver to you're like, get down, stupid, and as you're doing that, like they both start targeting you. So here's 2 shots at you. With assault rifles breaking up. So right now it's just the caravan's being lit up and there's holes popping up. And on the inside, and you're just like trying to maintain. Let's see if any of these hit you. Yep. 13 and 20.
The 13 doesn't, but the 20 does.
13 doesn't, but the 20 does. All right, there we go. So you haven't yet. No, you know what? It's not. This one doesn't have the assault rifle. The other guys have it, but this guy has. They just have these little. They're whatever they're firing is hitting and exploding and doing like these little pellet stuff. Psst, psst, psst. One of these hits you for a total of 5 piercing damage, but please roll me a Constitution save to see if you get poisoned or not. That passes. You're fine.
I would
No
hope.
problem.
I would hope so.
Unfortunately, you haven't had a chance to rage yet, so
Yeah.
you actually take 5 damage.
Okay.
So what they're referring to
what I
is
was
some
gonna
sort
ask.
of weird little thing, and it's different. You could tell that it's the camera cuts to it, and it's not an like a what looks like an assault rifle. It looks like a modified thing that's been bastardized to shoot stuff and arcane things.
Like a bayonet. With
Yeah, it's like some retro thing that they're working on. It's a bastardization. Next up is Dar. Dar, you're up. Dar, Narissa, and Scar.
Hold on, I'm
I
trying.
cry out. Ow.
Ouch. Ow.
Hold on, I thought I was actually in the Ring of Shadow.
You're
Darkness.
you are in
Yes.
darkness. I
Someone's-
saved your butt.
Someone moved my token.
You're right here, dude.
Well, I'm not actually seeing it. That's the thing.
All right, well,
Some reason.
I'm gonna move you there. Can you see
Thank
it?
you.
It's
Yeah, I can see it now. Right. Hold on. So I'm there.
oh,
Okay.
there's a third one up here. I forgot about this guy. Never mind. There's a third one there. I'm gonna throw one more dart at you. Sorry,
Mhm.
Scar, I'm gonna throw one more dart at you because there's nobody to throw at.
Are you kidding me?
You can throw it at the
Yeah.
frog.
You could
No, go
throw
ahead.
it at the frog.
Go ahead.
That scans.
19. That
Oh.
hits. Well, it's 205. I'm not gonna have you. I'm not gonna have you re-roll the thing. It's fine. All right,
Constitution.
moving on. So there's targets above that are income that are coming in.
Carlos, just to let you know, you're not showing our hit points on our tokens this time. I don't know if you want to or not, but
Let me see what the screen looks like. Oh yeah, why is it not showing up?
Good
Let's
question.
see.
but Dar, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just.
Under hover.
Oh, hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're on top of Rak.
Oh, he. Right, hold on. I'll move there because for some reason my one's displaying it differently. Okay. I'm hoping no one's there when you're looking at it.
You
We're
are.
good.
Yeah. Okay. For some reason, my one's showing that it's offset, so I'll be. No, after I do this turn, I'll re-jump back into roll 20. I am going to take a swing.
Go for it.
There. Actually, I'll cast Fighting Spirit first as my bonus action. Okay, so I get 5 hit points, and I'm rolling on advantage.
Yes, for the
There.
rest of your remainder of your turn. Fantastic.
So, and I'll be wielding that two-handed there with the 13 hit.
No.
Okay, and then I'll do my second.
It's lighting
Attack.
off the armor.
Yeah. I hope a 22 hits.
That totally hits, yeah.
And that will give us 14 damage.
14 damage. Reduced to half. Unless it's a magical sword.
No.
So 14 reduced 7. He's starting to look very hurt. Very, very hurt.
You should learn we don't like bullhorns.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that is Dar. Narissa and Scar, you're up. Is there anything else you'd like to do? I don't think so, right?
No, that's everything for me.
Dar and Scar, you're up.
Got a question. Are these trees or
I mean,
some of these bushes?
Narissa's car. They're trees. The real center of it is the smaller, is the one square. You could go underneath the leaves, and you could use all that for cover and hiding and all that.
Okay, because I was actually gonna try to, because my darkness actually goes between two trees. I was actually gonna dart out of the darkness and underneath to shoot.
Um,
I know that takes out one of my shots, but at least it gives me some.
you could move and pop back into it. Is that your intent?
I was gonna leave the darkness up, but I was gonna pop underneath one of the trees to shoot at one of the
Sure. Yeah.
drow.
Move to move to the spot.
Sure, I did this right. Okay, so I'm moving underneath the tree.
All right. And so that's your movement. You still have a bonus action and an action. So you can either
Okay.
shoot twice, or you could hide first and then shoot,
Well,
or
shoot and then hide.
shoot and then hide.
He's out of range still. He's in range. You guys are having fun with that one. I'm gonna help
Yep.
you guys shoot. I'm gonna actually shoot at the Durger with you guys. I'm gonna just shoot from a distance.
Hit it
All
with
right.
pointy things.
Wouldn't that be a sneak attack? Because I did go. from
You'll
the
get a
darkness in.
sneak attack. Yeah,
It's engaged, very engaged.
it's engaged. That hits.
Ah.
Roll your damage and the sneak attack.
19
19. Halved
is 9.
is 9. He doesn't like his odds, and you could see him scream on a thing, Rada, That's and
Do we know what he says?
does anybody speak Undercommon?
No,
Not me.
I speak Infernal.
There we go. The subtitles would say no. I don't think so. All right, Narissa, do you have a bonus action? Do you want to hide now?
I'm gonna shoot again at him.
Okay. That
18.
hits. Total of 10, which is smart down to 5. He's still standing and he's very hurt. He's hurt, but he'll be all right. He's got enough stuff to last him down.
None of his buddies
All
are
right.
close.
That is Narissa. Scar, you're up. And then my thugs are coming up.
By the way, the bottom right guy isn't labeled as anything. Not a thug, not a... I guess he's a thug.
Yeah.
The picture looks like the thug, but...
You know what? I don't think I had the nameplate checkbox enabled. Now it says it. Can you guys see now you guys' health bars now? Yeah.
We can
Yep.
see the health bars, but still can't see him being a thug, but that's okay.
I again, for some odd reason, have somebody else's health bar.
Let's see which one. Rak.
Yeah.
Who is the closest one to me? I scream to the drivers, get down, take cover, and then I rage, and I get to the one that I can actually get to. So which one would be the closest?
That
That
one's 40 feet.
Which one?
The one above you is 40 feet.
Yeah.
This one's 55.
Okay,
And the
so I go to the one that's I go to the one that's 40 feet because that's my
Above.
range.
All right.
Yeah.
You go to right there.
Yep. And and
He's the last one.
raging.
You know the one that I said, oh, there's one more to hit you. That's the guy that that when you looked up, hit you again. So go for it. Rage and hit against him.
Rage.
Do you a 10 does not hit now. Do you want to do that thing where you roll with advantage recklessly?
Yeah, that's what I was doing when I was saying rage. Oh, do I
That's
have to say recklessly?
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you have to say recklessly.
Recklessly.
Okay, so that means now that all hits against you are also at disadvantage.
I
or at
know.
advantage.
At advantage.
So 16
They-
will hit. 16 will hit.
Okay. With 8.
That hurts a lot.
Is he still standing?
Yes.
I'm gonna hit him again.
That hits.
23. That's
15
15 damage.
15.
15. Yeah, that takes him out.
Arr!
and the advantage you have is anybody can attack you with advantage, but there's nobody within range of you.
Oh, they
All
can
right.
hit me with a shooty thingy.
They could hit you with a shooty thingy. That's true.
Right. Don't give him ideas.
So now my thug over here sees you, sees him taken out, and he starts moving in over here. Take aim and shots at you. Over here, all of you are just doing tons of damage, so he's gonna just pull out, both of them are gonna pull out the assault rifles and aim and shoot thugs.
At who?
Well, this drow over here
The
is
drows have
gonna
already
be-
the drows have already gone.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
doing
yeah.
those 2 thugs.
All right,
Oh,
so
okay.
anyways, here it is. He's going to, this one's first at Scar. Did that what? Oh, I yelled that. All right.
I'm guessing that missed.
He makes 2 attacks. All right. These guys are the real challenge. That hits for this 8 piercing damage, rounded down as he wildly sprays in your general direction, bouncing off the trees, bouncing off the rocks, the snow. So you seem to like you turn as like the camera cuts to you taking like a shot which wounds you.
I'm like, seriously?
Yeah. You're a big old
Seriously,
bug.
dude.
And now this guy over here, the thug underneath, is going to aim at, I guess, Star. Star's a good target. He's the last guy coming in. And
He's shooting someone
Narissa-
in the back. How
No,
dare
wait,
he?
Narissa didn't hide, so I'm going to. Nah, they're just going at boss, and this guy was asking for help anyway. So Dar is going to. He's going to shoot at Dar. Here's 2 shots at Dar with an assault rifle in your general direction. Like he's trying carefully not to hit. our
Miss.
guy.
Miss.
All right.
Does he
So
hit his
being-
boss instead?
No.
No.
He's
Please.
being very carefully to aim away, so like he's not intentionally getting too close, but so that's why he's missing. Top of the round, nothing happens. There's no exciting more flares. Everybody roll me a dexterity saving throw to avoid the effect of the flares.
They're casting that again. Okay.
I'm gonna say that it happens every round. Scar. Well, we already have advantage against. Actually, that doesn't hit anyways. Well, 20, that beats it. That's fine. I think we're missing one person. Who are we missing?
Rak.
Rack.
Rak. Dexterity saving throw, please.
Aren't we missing yours?
Ha!
I don't see yours.
Yeah, my guys are immune to it.
Armolad. Okay, I see it.
All right, so Rak has advantage against him at the moment because of that.
Gee, shucks. Maybe he'll do a reckless attack and it won't make any difference whatsoever.
All right, so my guy here, this drow that's floating up, he's coming in, and let's see.
I always wondered, how do you run if you're levitating? You have no pressure, nothing on the ground to say.
You just float. It's just everything just float in.
The way Drow teach you at a young age is you actually have to step off and make it look like you're like walking or descending stairs. That's the only way they can actually do a descent.
That sounds like
even going up.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy thing. How do you fly? You throw yourself at the ground and miss.
So he's gonna get, he's gonna admonish this guy and aim that same little. It's more like a small little handgun that, again, some bastardized version that throws these little pellets that explode on contact. And he's going to try to hit again to Dar. So this guy is going to take a couple of shots at you. 2 attacks. Wow, I think those hit.
Fuck. Yeah.
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
they fucking do.
For 8
Okay.
and 8.
Right. So let me do this.
Why aren't they ever
That's-
throwing these things at me? I can throw them back.
And a Constitution's. Well, you didn't do a lot of damage last time, so
Yeah.
they're kind of ignoring you at the moment.
Okay, that's me done the damage.
Little do they know how dangerous you are.
Constitution, did you say?
Yeah.
Right.
That should be pretty safe.
Yeah. Roll me another one.
Another one?
Oh,
Just have
hit
us 2 of them.
twice. You are safe.
I should be passing these. I've got +6 to my con save.
Oh,
Fantastic.
that's cute.
Well, it's good
Yeah,
because that's what you needed.
yeah. So why can't you do this in Pathfinder?
Woo!
What?
Armolad.
Hey,
and
I'm
Rak.
not playing in the Pathfinder game, so wish you. Wish.
Armolad and Rak, you're up.
Okay.
That's why I can't do it in Pathfinder. I'm not in it.
That's why. Yes. Logical answer. I will wacky, but now with advantage because he's
Flanked.
surrounded, flanked. Yes. 22
That hits.
for 8,
Yeah.
and
Which
13?
is up to 4.
13 probably misses.
13 does miss.
And I'll do a key point. And 21
That hits.
for 5.
Rounded down to 2.
Damn, why can't you just add it all up and then round down? And then 23
That hits.
for 8.
Rounded down to 4.
Yeah, I guess.
You take him out little by little with all these punches. How do you want to do this?
Okay. The first hit was to the back of his head,
Uh-huh.
sort
And
of
he's large too.
sort of wobbling him. The second, I tried to take his legs out, but I missed. And the third time, I went for the back of the knee, hit him, and he crumpled down to one knee. And the last one was a chop to the neck, and he falls over.
Well, and as he's falling over, he lands with a loud thud, and then his body slowly starts shrinking down to a normal size as the magic is fading as he's unconscious for the moment. Let's get him out of there. That is Armolad. Rak.
I have movement
Yeah.
since I haven't moved. I'm going to move.
I love monks.
Whoops, I'm on the wrong part of the map. Oh, I can go up. No, I can't quite reach him.
Can you reach the
And-
one south of you?
Oh,
Yes.
easily. But I don't want to actually reach him because then he'll get an opportunity attack.
Why?
Right. No.
Oh. No.
You're thinking
Oh,
Pathfinder.
Oh,
You're
right.
thinking
No,
Pathfinder, yeah.
never mind. I'm also
It's only
thinking
when you
it's
leave.
when you leave. Yeah, it's when you
Yeah.
leave. Sure. I will go down to here. Whoops. I have to go back to this button to move. Poke. That's there. 45 feet.
All right. You move there.
Right. My
Rak.
turn. That one
Rak.
guy is flying, eh?
Yeah.
How high?
Oops.
At the moment, he. Let's see. You want to try to go after him?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's 45 feet away, so I need to get into 40 feet. But I can jump, and I can jump high. Because I'm a bunny.
Bunny slipper.
Plus you have the yes.
I also have a
Yes.
range weapon. So it's like,
Yes.
that guy thinks he's safe.
Cut to like you landing the bunny things magically to the scrolling. Fuck yeah. Fuck
Reckless
yeah.
attack.
Heavy
Reckless
metal,
why
let's
not?
do it.
Woo! Can't wait to see this.
Yeah, he can raise up to 20 feet.
15.
Oh. Just misses. He's still like that first one's
He's like, what is that guy doing? Yeah.
Pretty much. And then
And
for the
now
second one, you can do
Go
it
back
again.
down and bounce and jump back up again.
Absolutely.
Let's do that again.
Drawing.
And then that's not any better. Like, I can't reach.
Comedy. Well, the
Narissa's
Dragonborn's
underneath the
gone.
tree shaking her head at all of us like,
And
no.
The director's going, damn, he's wasting all of our CGI budget with these jumps.
It's a
Why we
stunt
should be
double.
using physical effects anyway.
Mhm.
All right, so these.
So it's a
guys
pogo
here-
stick. We just see Rak on.
No, it's wires hanging up on the ceiling.
Mm. And like 20 guys running in the opposite direction.
Do we? How else are you gonna do it?
So he screams out some commands, and these drows are gonna start moving inward and start taking aim at. Yeah, let's take aims at Rak with those little darts. They're just out of your range. Let's see, how far are they? How far near to the range? 30 feet. There. All right. Same here. So one of these darts to Scar, and two of them to Rak.
Who's shooting at Scar?
Top left.
The
Let's do it
drow.
over there.
Oh, is that the guy that we killed already?
That's the dead guy, I think, isn't it?
No.
No.
Or were there three up
No.
top? I didn't see a third one.
Three.
Sorry.
There were three at top. Did you killed one of the three, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I just moved in instead of hitting delete. That's all. Never mind. Ignore that. Ignore me.
Okay.
Just two for two against.
This is how
Rak.
the DM tries to win. He keeps.
It's an
Sometimes they
undead
keep 'em-
drow.
Sometimes they keep them as reserves. That's why.
Hmm.
Drow. Here we go. Two against
Yeah, the reserve smells like it's rotten.
Rak. Does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
All right. So one of these hits you, and for 4, and roll me 13 Constitution.
They
save.
both hit, actually.
Really?
The
The
six?
6 hit you?
Oh,
because,
right,
yeah, you're
advantage.
right. No, that might be only. Oh, yeah, that's right. They both hit because
He's glowing in the dark.
he's
Mhm.
glowing in the dark. Yeah.
So for 2 and 4 damage,
Why does that one do different damage?
he's rolling random damage now instead
Yeah, I'm
of
rolling random
Oh.
damage now.
Okay. So
So you get poison condition, which isn't too bad right now. Let's see. So as he hits you and splot, they explode next to you, and like they both hit you in a fleshy bit, and this effect almost immediately hits you.
for Fortunately, you didn't fail by 5 or more. That would have been bad.
Mm-hmm.
Poison condition. Poison effect. Can do poison effect. Second.
Uh-oh.
It all depends on what the poison is.
Alright, give me a second here. Da-da-da. Why isn't it taking you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks for the time being for 1 hour.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and what's the other one?
And ability checks, not
Okay.
saving throws, ability checks. Like if you want to be like, oh, let me
Yep.
see if I could
Carry on.
figure out how to push this door open. Fantastic. Poisoned. Finally, get one of you poisoned.
So if you have advantage and disadvantage, does it just become a normal attack? then?
That's
Yeah.
exactly what
Okay.
happens. Yes, that's
Okay.
exactly what happens. Okay, so that's a Drows. Dar and Narissa and Scar, you're up. Dar and Narissa.
Three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5.
Where are you trying to go to? Because you can just use the ruler thing, right?
Yeah, I've just done it. I've just moved.
All right.
Yeah. So I am going to let's make sure. Yeah. I'm going to aim at the Drow elite warrior that's fighting Rak.
Okay.
Hovering up in the air.
Oh, that's been better then because Rak's now not going to get hit by this. I am just going to open my mouth. There's a wee bit of a roar.
Oh, you're gonna throw some fire. Yeah.
Yeah, and some fire comes out there. He needs to do
Click on it. Just click on it. Yeah.
yeah. Breath weapon. That one.
Fantastic. Yeah, there we go. So you take your action for that. Da da da.
So you are 8 plus my Constitution modifier and my proficiency is 14.
14.
You have to roll.
And I'm assuming I have to do
A dex save.
Constitution. No.
No dex save.
Yeah,
Constitution save.
Dex save. Dex
no,
save.
no,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah, dex save.
Okay.
Constitution's for my
Yeah,
what
yeah.
my
Yeah.
what his target number is for.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
So,
sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I was looking at mine
That's all
to
right.
read it. To
Yeah,
read
that's
it.
fine. That's perfect. Okay, so dex save. Here we go.
15 foot. Okay.
20. Does he take
What?
half damage?
Yes, you
damage, yeah.
do.
Okay,
All
so
right. So
2d6.
yeah. Where's my I have birth? No, I haven't. So I'll just roll it. Roll.
yeah, I don't think it's like
2d6. 7.
7 damage, and that goes
Half.
to
Half. So what? It's
3.
run down, isn't it?
3. Yeah, so 69.
3 damage you didn't have.
You're
Again,
fired.
you can see him like levitate and like float away, like
Uh-huh.
that kind of.
Oh, is levitation a concentration spell?
I don't think so. Let's see.
Rolling
I'll actually
all the way
check
back
it.
up.
It's whether it's a spell or if it's ability.
Concentration up to 10 minutes. So yeah, he needs to make a saving throw.
Constipation check.
Constipation.
It's constipation.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Dar.
All right, that'd be Dar. Narissa and Scar, you're up.
That was perfect timing.
You got a perfectly lit up target that has no cover at all. It's a little bit singed as well.
Those guys are out of range. Actually, I can walk up a little bit and try to shoot at both the other two drow across the way that we're going after Rak.
Sure. You want to take one shot at a. Now, right now,
I-
you're not hidden.
I know. I'm
So-
moving up forward a little bit to shoot because I'm still about 5 feet out of range from those two. Anyway.
All right. No, hear me out though. Gotcha. You will not have sneak attack on this unless you hide first. Use your bonus action to hide. So you could either hide, sacrifice your bonus action to shoot one with sneak attack, or just shoot both with no sneak attack.
Or you could shoot at this guy over here. He's engaged. And you get sneak attack.
Actually, no. I'm just gonna shoot right at them.
All right, 2 shots, both of them.
I just gotta move up a little bit for me to be able to hit them.
There.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. You can move You can move afterward, by the way. So,
Yeah.
move, shoot, move.
Uh-huh.
Give me 2 shots.
There's one, and there's two.
The first one hits. So which one of these two you want to hit? Top one or the bottom one?
Top one
All right.
for 10.
That hits for 10. That hurts a lot. That hurts a lot. They're not very.
Beefy.
Yeah. And anything else you'd like to do? Movement, bonus. You can move anywhere else if you want.
My bonus action was to shoot
The
again.
second shot, yeah. So just
No, yes, what I'm saying. You can move anywhere else if you want. Otherwise, next
Yeah.
up is Scar.
I was gonna say to the Drow and Infernal, like, two can play this game.
There you go. Nice. They both look at you fiercely now. All right. Scar, you're up.
How far am I from the thug up at the top?
You are 55 feet.
or 60 feet.
Yeah, 60 feet. 60 feet. You can use your action to dash and get there and engage him so that he can stop firing at you guys from a distance. Otherwise, he's just going to keep on firing from a distance.
Okay, so I am going to basically enrage, reckless, run up.
Well, you're not actually going to be able to attack him, so there's no point in being reckless.
Actually, wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my breath, which is 15 feet. So I should be able to get
What's
to
your what's your
enrage.
movement?
40?
40.
Okay, so that would be here. Move yourself to there. You're still not going to be in range of a breath weapon. Because you're still more than 15 feet away. You're 25 feet away. Oh, no, you can. It's a 5 foot by
30.
30. It's a 30-foot line. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so if this is it right here, if that's your action, you want to take care of that?
Yeah.
I'll do it right now. Yeah. So I have to do.
Oh, no, hold on. Sorry. That's my one you're reading.
No, what is
No.
she took the same
They're
weapon.
both. Scar has one too, so I'm reading Scar's here.
Yeah, but Scar's is a 15-foot cone.
Right. Mine is a 15-foot cone.
Yeah, so it won't reach him.
Damn it.
They're different.
Yeah. Different.
Let's just say it for fun. Let's do it anyways. Fuck it.
All right.
Here we go. It's fun. Let's
Okay.
Moving on.
His dodging maneuvers caused him to be closer to the count than previously.
All right. So I gotta hit a dexterity saving throw.
The second one, Scar's was a yes.
All right. So roll me 2d6, and I'll take half of that damage.
Been a while since I've
Slash
to.
/ roll. That's
Oh.
good.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Wow. Okay. Oh wait, half. So that's 10, so that's 5
5.
damage.
You want a piece of me? Urgh.
All right. All right.
Yes.
all right.
Normally, when you're using a breath weapon, you're going but in this case, you were going to make it go further.
All right, Scar Thugs. Well, they're up next, so they don't like that. He's going to, now that you're closer, this AR is gonna aim right at you. Because why not? You're right there.
Arr.
Yeah, but I'm still 20 feet away, so
It's a
It's
range. It's arranged.
Hit twice. Gonna hit you once, I think.
Once. Yeah.
For a total. Oh, this is magical too, by the way. So this one does not get a. Well, wait. Actually, I don't know that. That's a question. Do you guys take full damage on it?
It's
Like, does
piercing.
damage
It's
still happen
piercing
regardless
damage.
of whether it's magical or not? It doesn't matter.
It gets halved even if it's magical.
Okay, there we go. So
Well,
12.
It's because
Rolled in
just
half,
because
so you
it's
You
I
get
get
hit once
6.
for 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The other one down here, right next to Armolad, is not gonna shoot at you, but instead going to pull out this little mace, this little stick, and extends it into like a little baton type thing, and try to whack you with it twice.
Just hit.
All right. 1 hit for a total of 5 bludgeoning damage.
I've been bludgeoned.
Top of the round, my guy here, my drow, who's fighting now with Rak, who's bunny hopping, does his laugh and starts communicating, and just does his laugh and starts lunging at you. I lost my character.
Swooping at you.
Yeah. Swooping down at you for 2 attacks with his short sword.
Hit and hit.
All right.
All right.
Oh, wait,
advantage.
we have
Yeah.
Critical, so
he
you have
has
to take a drink.
also, and then is it with advantage right now? Because I think so.
Take a drink. Take a drink. Let's
you're
see it.
you're lucky we don't made it every time you swear. Take a drink.
And then the short sword one with the
Must be even
critical.
worse when it's warm.
So a total of 9 rolled in half, and a total of this guy is just whacking at you like crazy.
I mean, would you rather actually just get some toothpaste and eat that?
Are you all right? Are you gonna survive this?
Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Okay, so the first one is 11 damage. The second one is
Huh?
5 and
23.
11. So
I think Wooster
Also, the
has
point-
actually been poisoned, even if he does
The
pass
poison
his
damage doesn't get
constitution.
reduced, by the way. I don't think so.
No.
That's straight damage.
yeah, but I
No,
take
I
half
think
damage
Wooster.
anyway.
I think Wooster thinks he's been poisoned in
In
reality.
real life.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. So this guy is working on Wooster real viciously. That's his
That's
turn. Armolad and Rak. you're up.
37 poison out.
Mary, when you're doing the editing for this one, can you put a health bar over Wooster's head? And each time he's trying not to once taking these sips of cola, can we decrease his hit points?
Okay.
With the wording that was super effective.
Oh, wait.
Sorry.
I will say to this guy, no, that's not a stick. This is a stick.
All right, go at him.
25
Yeah.
for 12 bludgeoning.
All right.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's pretty beefy, but not
Okay.
that beefy. That hurt him a lot.
Second one, 11. Probably didn't hurt him very
Just
much.
hits.
Just hits? Oh, wow.
Just hits.
Just tits? What? 8.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
Damn. Didn't want to have to waste a key point. All right. Use a key
I think
point.
you're gonna have to do the whole shebang against him.
15
Hits.
for 7.
Okay, still standing. He's like you're pummeling him. He's now very woozy, but standing.
The guy's channeling his
22?
inner
For 8.
That ought to
Elton
take him
John.
out. That
Not
you knock
anymore.
him out. Pop, pop, punch, punch, and this last one takes
This
him out.
is a stick.
Okay, stop with the dick jokes, please.
What? He used a stick against me. And I'm gonna run over here and stick the landing. No, gee,
Rack, you're up.
I got movement.
So is my halberd.
I'm going to move to actually I'll move to here. Going under the tree.
So I'm gonna go ahead and continue attacking with reckless abandon because why not?
Do
Because
it.
you're glowing anyway.
Yeah. So
These will be normal hits because now you have disadvantage because you're poisoned.
ooh.
Fuck a duck.
Cheers.
Yeah. Bottoms up. Bottoms up. Chug, chug,
Okay.
chug, chug.
Oh my goodness. This is so worth it. Oh my god.
Hey guys, you know what would make this better if we could get him a keg of this and make him do keg stands.
Okay, I'll be honest. I do know how to make soda cakes, so I could make this into a soda cake.
Oh, that's the wrong weapon,
hit-
but the attack roll is the same.
Yeah,
I'm
that
just
hits. So roll the damage from the halberd or whatever it was.
I think there's tears in his eyes.
There are.
10. All right, so that hits for a total of 10.
I mean, I've heard stories of people like having like health
Oh, wait.
issues from like drinking, like like stuff like drinking a stupid amount of stuff like Sunny D and like all the additives fucking their body up. This is the first time I've seen it just from a can.
You know that drinking and crying is a national hobby in Finland.
I can believe it.
All right, moving on. These two the two drow that are up against Narissa, they're gonna throw their shots. So here we go. Go against Narissa.
I'm guessing the crying is for wishing for hotter weather.
Natural 20 and a normal hit. Both of these against Narissa. Here we go.
Ooh.
Ow. That's not that bad.
So the first one's 7, and then 4 for a total of 11 damage. And roll me 2 Constitution saving throws, please.
That is where it's going to hurt.
Wait a second. While I'm doing that, the one that hit me first.
Yeah.
That hits.
That hits. And he has got to do the dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah. So he's doing that. I'm doing my Constitution throw.
Okay.
Ouch. I think somebody's
Wait.
unconscious.
Wait a minute.
No, they're just poisoned. That's it. It's just poison. That's it.
If they miss by 5 or more, the target is also unconscious while poisoned in this way.
Nice.
Wait a minute. Need something.
This guy did die. I think you're gonna pass out.
Give me a
Drama.
second.
Unless you've got
Twice.
something there.
Give me a second. I think there's something.
Well, even if you do.
Right here is a good pause
Time.
point. No.
Time for a pause, yes.
Yeah.
Let's be back in about 10, so we'll be back at the hour. Oh, where's
That's
it?
fantastic.
Okay,
All
we're
right,
back. Oh,
we're
wrong-
back.
Wrong screen. There we go.
Hi,
All
guys.
right. Welcome back.
Hi, Donnie.
I can't take
So-
you guys sober.
Hi, Donnie.
So where were we? They shot.
So
at Narissa.
the two drow target Narissa, shooting their modified weapons. It's almost like a hand crossbow mixed with like a tube that instead of throwing out like that, throws out like pellets that hit Narissa, explode on contact while damaging her. And as she's unconscious, is like, what's happening? She throws out her revenge strike as she falls, and it hits and destroys one of the drow. But the motion continues, and Narissa falls on the ground, unconscious, snoring. Cut to, and everybody can sees that and reacts to it. They see her like fall unconscious. And with that, Scar, it's your turn.
Well, I am still engaged with the guy up at the top. And I'm like, okay, reckless, going in. And I'm going to.
I'm
What?
confused. I thought you did your turn already.
Yeah.
You ran
No,
over
I'm
there
the
and-
last person.
Yeah, you ran over there and blew breath at him, and then his.
We're already around to me again.
Yeah,
Oh,
we went
okay.
to the guys, Armolad.
She's
Yeah.
after me.
Yep.
Okay.
We broke right after me, so she's the top right now.
We broke after they shot at you, which
Yes.
was the enemy turn.
It was that we were broke after the drow's turn. So
Oh,
whoever's
you know
after
what?
the
You know
drow-
what? I apologize. You're right. It's Drow's turn. I thought it was Narissa's turn. I totally skipped. You're right. Drow.
Okay.
Dar is next. Then Narissa, which is asleep. So Dar is next, and then Scar would go.
Right. So it's me now.
Yeah. Apologies. Thank you for. Yeah. Wow.
Well, I thought it was Narissa's turn. So
It's on me. It's on me. I said it wrong.
Right.
You
this
totally
dra-
see Narissa fall unconscious,
Oh.
and you also see Rak. I mean, what do you want to do? You want to go after? What do you?
Basically, I think you said the Drow Elite Warrior, he's flying up in the air.
He's 20
Yeah.
feet up in the area.
Right, so I can't get to him.
He has to be 5 feet away from me to hit me.
Yeah, he swooped down during his turn, hit you,
Oh.
and then he's still presumably
you can
still
move.
20 feet in the air.
Hit,
Oh,
move.
hey, don't I get a reaction?
Technically, attack
As
of
long
opportunity.
as long as he stays within your range, no.
No, but if he's swooping down to hit him for
On his
him to
own
be
turn.
in 5 feet and then moving back out, so he's not. It's a question because if he's already in if he's not swooping down to hit and he's within 5 feet, then I would be able to hit him. Even
if
though
you
he's
want to
up.
go after him, you can go after him. He's swooped down now. Yes, he's lower.
Right. That's what I want to clarify. Okay.
He's at 10 feet though. He's within 10 feet.
All right, hold on. Because if he's in 10 feet, I'm still not going to be able to hit him. All right.
Acrobatic athletics check to jump.
I'm not trying that.
That would be more
Uh,
acrobatics, I think.
One.
It's literally jumping high enough upwards, not
It's fine, man. Just
agilely.
yeah.
I'm going to make my way towards the dry. There.
Alright.
And that's actually action surge.
Actually, go over to Narissa and wake her up.
Yeah.
You just have to
That
shake
is
her
a
to wake her up.
possibility.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Just kick her.
Oh, no, so it's there.
Oh no! But don't kick her in the ball.
1, 2,
No, no,
3,
wrong game.
4,
Never mind.
5.
You have all the other three
Right.
options are available to you.
Actually, shake Narissa awake.
All right.
There.
That's your action to awaken her.
Yep. Then bonus action surge.
Nice.
1, 2, 3. So I will then get to there. And then I'll attack.
You've already used your action.
No,
No.
action
Oh,
surge
action surge.
allows me
Yes.
to take a
correct.
second group of
Oh.
actions.
And
Okay.
as well,
And
as additional-
movements also.
And an additional
Don't
bonus
try to
action.
rules lore me on action surge, sir.
Yeah. I read up on it. It's right
I
there.
sit corrected.
It's all good. Moving on. Do it.
Okay. So
Finish him.
there.
That hits.
Let's do that attack. 16.
That's a lot. 16?
Yeah.
That takes him down. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. He's out.
It's
I think
almost
that might
maximum
even-
damage, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
That was maximum damage.
That was maximum. Yeah.
there's I think that might take all of your movement. You have a little bit left. What do you want to do?
I'm fine. I'm
That's a
happy.
good move. That's fantastic.
Do you
Right,
have a
so now
javelin or
Narissa.
something you can throw?
Oh no. It's like
Sorry, moving
Dark's
on.
just like marveling and how he's cleaved this guy in two there. And he's just going,
Narissa
he's
wakes
pro-
up
he's-
on the ground.
he's producing a haiku about the actual blood part splatter there, you know, about how it's like looks like cherry blossoms on the snow there.
There you go. Fantastic.
The enemy bleeds. I strike fast.
It looks cinematic as fuck. All right.
No, it's not.
Narissa, you're on the ground. You wake up. You could put yourself up and get half movement. You just saw Dart finish off the rest of them. Sonia, what do you want to do? And then afterward, it's Scar. Narissa? Can you? I can't hear you. What?
I was gonna say, is it actually my turn? I forgot.
Yes.
Yes.
I have half movement. I can't shoot
Correct.
anything or anything.
Correct. You could move. You could shoot. You only have half movement. That's it. That's the only penalty you have right now. You have full action, full bonus, only half movement though.
Okay.
And still shoot Floaty Boy.
Technic, yeah. I can shoot. Yeah, I can shoot.
You sure can. You sure can. Yeah.
Because he's the only one alive.
No,
No.
there's somebody above. All the
Scar's
thug
going to
guys.
finish off other thug.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Scar's on our way over. So there's one.
That hits. You will get sneak attack if you want. And you have one more. Are you going to shoot him again?
I was gonna shoot him again. I wasn't doing sneak attack because I just got woken up.
All right.
Ooh, critical.
Sorry.
Wooster.
Shit!
Sorry, Wooster.
You did this on purpose, did you?
I actually wasn't right.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
I actually
Well,
wasn't right.
on this one, you're going to get the sneak attack on this one?
I could, yeah.
Yeah, then do it. And hit it again.
Hit it.
Because you got a critical.
Oh, roll it again. Do I roll?
No, you don't get the extra sneak, but so
That's what I was.
14 and 12 is 26.
That's what I wanted to see. This one. This is what we're. It's because you clicked on the top versus the bottom one. All right. So what you did is this. This bottom one is your real. It's 9 plus 17. Or no, what is it? 12 plus 16 is Yeah, no, it's because they have to add. Doesn't matter. 9 plus 17 is how much?
26
26
plus
plus
10
another
is 36.
36.
Is he down?
No, but it hurts a lot.
But he does have to make a couple of concentration saving throws.
He does.
Then he'll be down.
Is she going towards the one that I'm gonna
No.
be fighting?
Oh no,
No.
Okay.
No,
No,
going
we're
after the
not
other
stealing.
drow.
Oh, I guess he falls down.
All right, he's down
That's
on
a
the ground.
downer.
Oh,
Almost as much as my
No.
drink.
Narissa says an infernal to him. Oopsie daisy.
All right. Then now it's Scar's turn.
Scar looks at him. You hurt me. Rage recklessly. Bump, 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 bump up to him.
Yeah. Hit it.
And I'm gonna hit him, hopefully. My characters.
Yep.
Yeah, that hits. You're gonna have to hit him twice. He's a pretty beefy dude. 13. Wow.
Not by a lot, twice.
And again.
21.
That hits.
9.
9.
Total of 22.
Wow. That is a lot. And
And then
is still standing.
as a free action, I want to breathe on him.
That's not
Okay,
actually-
but it
Do
doesn't
that?
do any damage.
Can only do that once.
Oh, I can
Fire
only
long once.
Yeah.
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 You can try.
He survives your
If-
attacks.
If you
and stuff.
breathe
Yeah.
as a free action, that's like, your breath smells.
Well, it's their turn now. So the
Yeah.
thug is going to disengage and run away. So the
Howard!
the Drow elite is seemed like, you know, they thought they had the advantage when Narissa went down, like everything got all dramatic and sad, and now the music is uplifting now that she's up, and Drow elite screams out this command, right? And he's going to disengage and run away.
How far away?
You know, that's a great question, because as a thug, he
Oh,
only
I meant the
has a
drow.
speed
I meant the
of
drow
30.
warrior.
He only has a speed of 30, so
Yeah.
if Scar chooses, she could catch up and finish him off next round.
I want to.
Um,
That's Scar.
this draw elite is going to do the invisibility thing and disappear.
Listen carefully. Listen to where he goes.
So, two things. Number one, so the only one that's close to him is Rak right now, yeah?
Rak is beside him, and I'm 5 feet
Yep.
away.
You're 5 feet away. So you can both take opportunity attacks once he disengages and tries to run away.
Well, he only
Uh.
has half movement because didn't he fall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I mean, I don't think that made him prone. That didn't make him prone.
Well,
Just fell to the ground.
whatever. I can still catch
All
him.
right. So he's going to fucking book it, and both of you get swipes of opportunity with disadvantage.
Okay.
Can't we just chase him?
You can, but
I
he's-
still take the attack of opportunity. I'm
Okay,
still
yes.
reckless, so it's a regular attack. So
that is correct. I don't think you get that on. Well, yeah, you get that on reactions, don't you?
until my next turn,
Yep,
because
that is
the
correct. Yeah,
negative
that's correct.
effect remains.
So with an 18, that hits for a total of 8.
And that probably disrupted him casting any spells like invisibility.
No, he's got it.
Uh.
And Armolad, you get one swipe of opportunity on him with disadvantage.
Missed.
That's a
Presumably.
miss. Yeah, that's a miss. So, the footsteps land, and blood scatters. Actually, what he does is he because he is more actual Arcana base. It's the other guys that are technomancy. All right, so he lands on the ground. Blood splatters against the ground. It's still difficult to see because those red flares are still falling down, and they're no more coming down anymore. They're finally on their last ascent.
Oh, much easier to see now.
If Armolad chooses to, with a good enough perception check, you could see follow some footsteps. Maybe try to catch up to him and try to take him out one last time. But you'll have to succeed.
I will
that.
assist. Because I can move very fast in deep
And
snow.
Scar, if you want to, you could take one last run up and swipe and try to get this guy before he runs away, if you choose to.
I do.
I think he's glowing in the dark, and you have to take 2 sips. Oh, and the other guy is glowing on the ground.
That's 2
Oh
sips.
wow!
That's
What?
3.
No,
Three.
it's not 3 because you only count once per roll.
All
But it's
right.
still...
So yeah, you can
I
can
think
follow
the
the
double
blood-
critical on that advantage word should actually be a longer sip.
Yes. Yes.
I mean,
A-
come
a
on, the
gulp.
statist.
I
A
will
gulp.
make
Guzzle.
you drink Jack Daniels, mister.
Mhm.
They get mad real soon. He drinks too much. All right.
I'll get a line from my doctor to say
So
no
yeah,
to
you
that.
finish off the last guy. You finish off the last guy running away. You can clearly follow for right now where Drow is, and after 60 or so feet, Armolad, you have an opportunity. Like he's trying to pause it to stop the bleeding.
Mhm.
I'll let you choose with disadvantage one more strength to see how much if you can hit him.
Oh, I
can't
can't
just
follow as
hit
well.
him normally?
Oh,
I'm sure I have more movement than he does.
yes.
Okay.
I told you both things. Like you have to reach him, and then you'll still have to swing with disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, that does it.
Disadvantage.
Holy, another one.
Oh,
Oh,
disadvantage.
look,
Yeah, that-
another.
Oh, yeah, that's another one for you.
Oh wait, it didn't
no.
succeed.
Actually, no.
Never
no,
mind.
No, never mind. It was with disadvantage. It's only a 9.
disadvantage.
I really want to kill this guy.
Where there was that whiff.
When you say guy, are you meaning Wooster?
No.
where that there was like an impression where you could see where you thought like you could see where he's or you imagine he's bandaging up. You go for a major strike, nothing there, just tumble into the area, and you can see now where there's footprints leading off, and now with the wind blowing, it's a lot more difficult to see. And I'll let you do one more perception check, but I think he's gone at this point. I think he's gone from here.
Maybe not.
Yeah, with the 22, he's off in the distance. That'll be another. He's booking it and far, and the further and further the further and further you go, you could hear the caravan farther behind. You try one more time to go after him, and try to attack again with disadvantage.
Would it have to be a ranged attack or?
You could try to run up to him and catch up to where you think he's at.
Okay, sure.
I mean, he's
I'll do
trying
that.
to lose you through like bushes and snow, so it's still like difficult to follow him. He's no longer leaving a blood trail.
But he's leaving footsteps in the snow.
That's
Okay.
exactly what's happening. Yes. Well, misses. And
Disadvantage.
as you could see now, where the footsteps are disappearing because they're like that river that you guys are crossing. He's jumped into the river at some point. Go ahead, Rak.
There's a cliffside, and he's jumped off of it because he has access to flying spells.
There you go. That's it exactly. You run up to it's like the trail runs up and it's a cliffside, and I'm sure from somewhere down below, floating down.
Gutless chicken. Actually, no,
Meanwhile,
I wouldn't say that.
meanwhile,
Yeah, because you have respect for chickens.
Yes.
and it's all cool cinematic. You're standing there, and the wind and the snow is blowing up, and you're just like, looking, trying to see, and it's just like darkness and some more trees in the background.
And that's when
Escaped.
Rak arrives with skis. Did you find him?
Funny.
He jumped off the cliff, the chicken.
Huh?
All right, back to you guys. Let's back to the caravan. It shot up. There's some damage. The drivers are spooked. The horses are very spooked. They take a while to calm down. There's blood and bodies on the ground. If you want, you could do for a lootness, and then we'll continue with the story.
Rak comes in and goes like, "Shut the fuck up!" to the horses. Look at that natural 20.
Oh, yeah,
shit!
You made yourself drink again. Yay! Right.
I
Break up.
mean,
Chugga.
what is this episode here?
Oop chugga-lugga, oop chugga-lugga, oop chugga-lugga.
The way to
You
get
made-
rid of soda you don't want.
Yes, the new title for the adventure was The Toothpaste Challenge.
I love the look on his face.
Don't.
We need-
don't.
We need to pick some of that stuff up.
I will
and
make the
bring
rest
it
of you
with
drink
us.
them.
No, no, thank you.
I think
Time
So
crunch.
maybe
Let's get back.
you're a dragonborn as well. That's
Oh.
a nice dragonborn.
So are we
Nice.
done? Are we done fighting?
Yes, the
Are we
fight's
getting-
over.
Okay,
Are we gonna do any more fighting?
No.
Okay, because somebody said something to me and I actually found it.
Oh. Shit.
Well,
I don't know what you
given
guys are
our
talking
time
about.
crunch, save it for the post game.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. So yes, that's a fantastic way of saying it.
wait. I want to actually address the guy, the whatever the thing is, the guy that I ended up, pummeling, and also the drow, and I want to see what they have on them. I want to search them.
Everybody's. I don't know. They're in talking condition. They're not.
No, I'm not. No, I can't talk to
search.
them.
I think she means search.
I said search.
Yeah, we can
them.
search. Yeah,
You said address them.
Roll me a investigation.
She
check.
meant undress them.
Oh, maybe that. Ooh. I can assist somebody, but I'm not going to do any investigation myself because I suck at that.
You help gather up the peoples and stuff, so you could roll with advantage on this investigation. They're surprisingly don't have a lot of usable intel on them. Besides, on their bodies, you see that same symbol of on the humans. On the humans, no,
On the thugs.
on the drow, you see the like carved into them that same symbol
Oh.
IOS. Other than that, any usable intel, nothing. Their armor, even though it's like a modge podge of what would be considered today modernistic SWAT style armor, this is their version of it, and this battle destroyed whatever its remnants of it. It's fairly usable leather. There is some armor that if anybody wants to use scale mail, scale mail, or what was it?
Armor. What's that?
Yeah, right. Scale mail. The Duergar has some scale mail. The Duergar has that,
The
or
bazooka.
one of the thugs. The thugs have these assault rifles +1. They are I guess they're necromantic magical, but you all have no real way of knowing how to operate it. You're not experts on it.
Aha! But I can touch one weapon a day and make it a monk weapon. Unfortunately, yes, I need to be proficient in it, so that doesn't really help.
Or we just bring it back and get money for it because we're bringing back technology our group does not have.
Yes, as well as like those like dart crossbow handgun things that they were operating. You find that as well. Nothing overly complicated. They seem to be. I mean, you don't know how they work. If anybody wants to try to figure out how this works, but there's armor and some weird weapons, but not real anything of usable intel or gold.
And a bullhorn.
I actually wanted to pick
I
up
want
the hand
this.
crossbows.
I wanted the bullhorn.
I wanted to pick up the hand crossbows.
I knew
I wanted to see if there was any paperwork on anybody.
They're not again, they're not hand crossbows. They're just some weird thing that these rails are using. It's a mod podge of technomancy and arcana thing that they're using that doesn't even fire bullets. It like propels things out, or as best you could tell.
We would think of them as guns.
It's how do you call it? It's a gun he made at home and saved money.
Anyways, so with that, the horse is spooked and everything. You continue on the road again. Here we go on the road again. It's still dark. This was on the road to that area where you were going to camp out that you now realize was a perfect ambush point, and that's why it looks so inviting. You could travel a little bit further and rest up for the night, or attend to your wounds, or continue on and get the fuck out of here. What do you want to do?
It's just a flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound. Let's get back. Let's get on the road.
Let's check our caravan first to make sure none of them got hurt first. That would make
He
a
already
good idea.
said they were spooked, but they're okay.
Yeah.
Then we can continue.
So the question is, you want to ride through the night and get the fuck out of here, or do you want to find a spot to camp out?
I'm
for
cool to
real
ride
and
through the
more
night.
secure?
I mean, ski through the night.
Roll me a survival. Well, you're kind of poisoned for a bit. I guess the poison only lasts really for like an hour.
Like I got 20 constitution. Like an hour's worth of poisoning is
Very well. So, are we just gonna ride through the night then, or find a place?
It's up to the boss.
I think we should get away from here because that's where the guy knows we are. So we may as well ride through the night.
Fine. Oh, right through the night. Okay.
And we can take turns resting in the caravan.
Yeah, but it's
And
the
have a
animals
lookout.
that are the problem here.
Hmm?
It's the animals that are gonna get tired first.
Right.
You yell at them really well, so I don't know.
So with that, you know what? We'll go with that. With that, you guys decided right through the night, and it's a miserable experience. You guys are still hurting. It's bad. It hurts. It's difficult for you to tend to your wounds. Those of you that are resting are switching off with driving and rest, and then looking out. And it's cold, it's miserable, everybody's scooped. There's holes now inside the caravan, so now it's like making these whistling noises as you travel, as well as being cold inside. Morning arrives, or at least sunlight breaks. Just over the hills, like you see, and as you crest over one of these hills, I'm going to change the screen real quick because here comes fight number 2 for the night. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
beautiful.
In the distance, resting over, you can see now a semi-oasis. It's not, this would be like this, but with a little bit more snow. With a little bit more snow in the area. We arrive at Whitestone, and in the center, there's a giant tree, a massive tree called the sun tree, that is providing a layer of heat and or protection in this area. It's like, it seems like the clouds are constantly parted and bringing down sunlight here, helping to not feel as bad as the effect of the snow or the cold as you start coming in and start seeing the area. Welcome to Whitestone.
Cool.
We got the stuff here.
Yay.
Yay, we made our we were supposed that's what we were supposed to do. Get the
Yes.
shipment from point A to point B.
That was part one.
What?
That's part one.
Now here you could see like this right here.
Yeah, the gate.
Yeah, I mean I'm showing like a quick overview of where you're at, but this road will continue. The road that you're on is this right here. You're click clacking, click clacking, looking over, and you can see it. And eventually, you'll go down. They'll lead down to this road to one of the main entrances. And as you do, you start approaching in as daylight is now strong and shining its warm, embracing light here. You see the nice protective wall, the layer, and everything's very different than even in Mon. It's a painted like stone. A lot of it is, use the actual white stones themselves, like blocks of white stone. Tall, steep like roofs, etc., smoky, etc. As you approach, there's guards that you can see now, and these guards are well dressed. If we can imagine the redcoats from the Revolutionary War, with their long rifles with bayonets, rows and rows of this. As you approach them, the gates, your halt. Who goes there? As one of these, have seen you coming down for a long time. They come to approach you, and the camera. Does any Armolad? Here's a perfect opportunity for you.
We're the caravan that was ordered from Iman. We're here. We made it through rough and tumble battles along the way, but and who are we supposed to meet here, by the way?
You are supposed to meet with Oh, fantastic. Here, hang on one second. You are supposed to meet with the name right here. You're supposed to meet with Vesper Elena de Rolo.
Vesper?
With
Beth.
Yes, Fess.
Yeah, the Rolo kid.
Yeah, the
No. Frederick's wife.
Vexalia, but this is Vesper.
Yes.
As with the mention, the guard. Oh, I say yes. We've been expecting you. We'll escort you towards we'll escort you the rest of the way towards the castle to meet with her lady Vexalia and
Thanks,
company.
King.
And we're brought in through, escorted. The caravan goes separately. And it's just you being given a quick tour as you're going along. It's bright. Even though it's winter at this moment and it's cold, there's still a sense of community and warmth and joy from everybody. Everybody is hitching together. This is like community that's known hardships always and have been isolated. Yet through their strength and togetherness, they make things happen. And you could feel that in the decorations, the architecture, the people walking around, the colorfulness. They're even painting a lot of the houses are painted, and you could tell as we get closer and closer towards the sun tree that is just dominating the landscape. It's always there, somewhere visible. The effects of this massive, massive tree that is the size of a park. The leaves just spread out.
Ah, man, I don't like this place.
I love it. As a wood elf, of course I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually,
This feels so fake. It's almost like it's someone's fantasy.
why don't you? This is perfect. The camera cuts to you, like taking it all in as a reaction. Why don't you roll me an insight check?
Who? Oh, okay.
Rak.
20.
Woo!
20.
One away from a gulp.
You're saying like the fakeness of it, and as you do that, you can see they're both smiling, and at the same time, you sense the fear in the people's eyes. Like there's who are these strangers coming in? What's going on now? Oh no, is it happening again? Or are they just here for commerce and trade? And the smile comes back again. That's the kind of sense that you get off of the actors reacting.
So fear
You
of
continue-
us as opposed to fear of what's going on.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. You bring news. New people normally don't bring good news. But maybe you're just here to sell us and bring some wares. Maybe, everything's going to be fine. Everything's been fine. Fine. Hi. Yeah.
All right, so there's some sort of doubt within there. Yeah, that's gonna tie down the price of hookers.
Eventually.
Desperation is a good market stabilizer.
You have a rack mind.
Oh,
Oh
Jesus
boy.
Christ.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hey, gotta have them priorities, eh?
He's got minty breast fresh.
I love that. By the way,
Fresh.
he was having the licorice right before he had to have a sip. So I could just picture the taste of that freshly mint after having licorice.
It actually soothes it.
Eventually you make it up to the top where the castle entrance is at, and it's as you're passing along the city as well too, there is dominating close to, if not on its way, almost overlooking this and on its way towards the castle is a giant clock tower. Intricate, beautiful design. Yeah. With the constant that permeates and the little hands movements, and it's beautiful, intricate, handcrafted, and you could made from pure like brass and metal, and it's amazing to look at as you pass by, and the guys make sure to say,
What's that gizmo for?
that is one of the creations from Percival Frederickstein von Musel Klosowski de Rollo III.
Okay, and who are these fools?
They're the
That's
rulers
that's
of
one
Whitestone,
person.
the family rule. I mean, that's the and next to it too, as you're passing by, there's now a statue as well as finely dressed young man with glasses, hair, very intelligent looking, almost like a craftsman. And there's a statue of him, and he's
Holding a gun.
upright one of those long rifles that many of the guards say, and he's the ruler and previous protector.
Nerd.
No.
Is his wife next to him?
No, this is in memoriam of. So there's in memoriam of, and you can see the year of his passing was about 350 years ago. About 350 years ago.
I repeat myself.
Nerd.
Eventually, we're led to the castle. The doors open, and you're greeted by Vesper, older, half elf, half human, woman. Maybe as half elves go, maybe in about 200, 300 year looking-ish. Say middle-aged, greets you, introduce yourselves as Vesper. Welcome to the Castle de Rolo. I understand you're the representatives that the Arcana Pensafaco have sent.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, we are. Greetings from
Allura?
Allura. That's it. Yes. Greetings from Allura, and greetings from myself. And I will introduce the gang.
Armolad, Dar. Well, as
Yes.
follow me. I'll take you to Vexalia. We've been expecting you. You're opened up. You're brought into the opulent interior, and you're left in like a little waiting room. It's a library. There's tons of, books everywhere, intricately designed things, globes made out of metal. Like Nerd Boy really spent a lot of time just crafting things. Why don't you roll me?
I'm going to
name,
repeat
nerd.
myself.
His new name, Nerd Boy.
Nerd.
Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. Yeah, this is a bad habit. Percival Frederick. You see a lot of
Percy.
Percy's crafts, globes that are done in metal, weird statuettes, balancing things, experiments. If you can imagine Da Vinci with metal here, and you're looking. There's also against the wall in a glass case, broken up, is what looks like a pistol, except all the parts have been exploded and open.
Cool.
And as the camera lingers, as an Armolad is there, like inspecting and like just touching looking at the glass around, touching just the glass around it and looking at it, a voice from the door from behind, as Lady Vexalia enters in, older, and she says, "Oh, darling, that was Percy's."
Darling. She calls everyone darling.
Welcome. And with that, with her revelation of their standing in the doorframe, and it's Lady Vix. It's she introduces herself as one of the attendants. One of the attendants introduces her as Lady Vexalia, Baroness of the First House of Whitestone, Grand Mistress of the Grey Hunt, Champion of Pelor, and Champion of Pelor. And she bows, yes, a treat. You can see now, older, half elfin, half human. It looks as old as Allura, wrinkled skin, dark hair that's mostly now has streaks of gray and black, very salt and peppered, regal, proud, dressed to the nines, very royal looking and almost pampered, yet has an air of aristocracy. Behind her allure of aristocracy, you see there's fierce presence and power.
Yo, princess.
And with that introduction, she closes. Says, "Excuse us, I have a few words to say in private." And the door is closed, and it's just her at the entranceway.
Pleasure to greet you, I say, but I say in Elven.
Well, please
Gesundheit.
take a seat. We have much to discuss. Things are afoot. And with that, we'll pause today's episode and continue what continues after this.
Narissa, you
Hmm.
said you wanted to share something.
Yes. I
Please
already
do.
sent it to Rak, so he's fully aware.
I have examined evidence, but please present your case to the court.
So in 3.5, I believe, and I've always done it when I've done canons, that drow were immune to their own weapons because of the poison issue. So Rak brought up, said he's never heard it, and asked me to find it. I did find it, and it was taken out of 5th edition.
Yep, that's
Please, please do read the part aloud to the audience.
Okay, with
Or
their
the jury, however you prefer to call it.
with their unhealthy relationship to spider kind, because this comes from wargamer.com. With their unhealthy relationship to spider kind, it's no surprise that many drow also make use of poison. Their hand crossbow ammunition is laced with a toxin that can inflict poison effects for a full hour. If targets fail the Constitution save against the venoms badly enough, they are rendered unconscious. As spinnerly deities of the D&D's elf 5e race, the drow are no longer resistant to their envenomous weapons than a player characters are. So originally, prior to 5e,
No,
they were immune to their own thing.
you
What?
misread that.
You just said they were immune to their weapons, not their poison, their weapons.
But the
The
poison
drow
was on
are
the weapon.
no more resistant to the envenomment weapons than the player characters are.
Yeah, now.
Oh.
But
No, yeah,
No,
no.
no.
As a
Now.
5e, they're not.
The way Wooster's saying it says no more resistant, so
Yeah.
that means they were never resistant.
There is no evidence to point that drow is more resistant to poison than any other creature. They are especially less resistant than those that are immune to poison.
What they're saying is they used to have it on their weapons only. It was a specialty situation with their weapons in 3.5. So now that's not there for 5e. They're saying it straight up. It's for 5e. They have changed that requirement. So that's why it's not there for drow. So
It's dependent on
That's
how
not what
you
it
say it,
says,
though.
though. That's not what
Wow.
it says, though. I'm going to post
Is
that
it
in
how
the
you're
chat in
looking
full.
at it?
It's how there's because they actually clarify it as 5e. They don't because Drow has been in D&D for multiple editions. If it was that they were if they were not resistant in all editions, why not just say in
Yeah.
all editions they have not been resistant?
I think the Forgotten Realms,
Yeah.
I think Forgotten Realms has it, but that's about
Forgotten Realms does have the resistance on the hand crossbows to the
Yeah.
drow.
Yeah.
That's why when I'm reading that, they're saying for 5th
Which-
edition, they're getting rid of it.
Okay. Well,
No, no,
there we go.
that's not what it says. It just says that the drow are not any more special against poison than any player character.
Anymore.
But it also says,
No.
but watch out for drow priestesses.
That's
That's
a spell.
ability.
That's a
That
spell. Spell doesn't
any
count.
spellcaster can get that.
But
that's
as,
not special
as
to
I'm
drow.
saying, it's stated in 5th edition. It doesn't state if it was the
Prior to it.
Yeah. So that opens it up that there is at somewhere there was maybe a potential resistance. Because if
Yeah.
there had never been a resistance,
Right,
period,
Right.
why not? Why my rule is the way I read it is why specify 5e? Because other people play other.
Yeah, the versions,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, but also
So prior
it's
to-
part
so-
of. It could be just part of the process as well.
Well, question. So
Yes.
in reading this, the way it's written to me states that prior to 5e, they were resistant.
That's what we're all agreeing on. Yeah, that's what that's the
Okay.
whole. That's what,
I
that's what-
disagree that this is not.
He just doesn't want to drink that can
I
again.
am disagreeing that this is not evidence that there has been. There is only evidence here that it is not at.
I
as
think
is.
you need to actually have a look at any of the old You'd have to look at the old supplements. Something that
I
was
checked
actually
out supplements
published
while we were
by-
playing the game. I did not find evidence of
I
drow
found-
immunity from 3.5 or 2nd edition.
Okay.
my issue is the stuff I found because I do want you to drink this can, sir.
Present your evidence.
But-
So officially, to tell you guys all this the truth, he literally challenged me to find prior to 5e quotation of the drow poisoning, and he would chug the remainder of the can. So we've been all wanting him to chug the remainder of the can.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
there goes Carlos. He's trying to find an
Ah.
old.
Most creatures are immune to their own poison because they create it in their bodies. Drow create their poison by hand rather
They do
than
not
naturally.
create it
That's why.
naturally. So they
That's why
that-
they're not immune to
No,
it.
no. This is the bit I found because in the actual, when you look at stuff like the wiki for Forgotten Realms, okay, there's stuff in the lore that would suggest potential immunity, but I have not yet found stuff in regards to ruins for playing the game. But in regards to stuff like lore and the expanded universe where you're reading stuff like, like when you're reading the books, okay? But again, a lot of those books have been published with under license from Wizards of the Coast. And some of that material
however-
has then cross-pollinated the games.
However, I present that the drow, however you pronounce it, the dark elves use the poison in their internal wars. If they were immune to the poison they're using in their internal wars, why the hell do they use the poison?
That's a good point.
Because the biggest enemy that the dark elves have is themselves. There's no enemy in the down under that can defeat them. And I'm talking about Australia.
Listen. In 2E, drow had a higher than normal tolerance for poison due to exposure over the course of countless generations. They had lesser resistance in descending order to the following kinds of toxins: non-drow, sleep poisons, drugs, insect venom, and injected poisons. They had no special tolerance for contact poisons or to poison gases. This is in
Okay.
2E. Thank you, Froggy.
Okay. So
Sauce, the drow of the
this
Underdark.
battle resistance. I will accept this. This is something I can accept.
But there's definitely not immunity to poison.
There's definitely not immunity. There is some
right,
resistance, but no immunity.
I was about to say, in real life, and the thing that probably would inspire this is you have stories of depending on the type of poison, because some poisons you can
Here we go, wait.
develop a resistance through.
So, we all have to watch. He's got to do
Chug,
it.
chug, 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 chug. Come on, everybody. Come on. Chug.
Chug, chug.
Come on, come on.
Chug,
Chug,
Peer
chug,
pressure, peer
chug,
pressure,
chug,
peer pressure.
chug.
I'll give you a pear if you're gonna
Wooster,
pressure me
how
with
about
it.
this? You do this. If you can bring one of those to America, I will take the entire can.
Unfortunately, I can't get one of these to America because it's 33 centiliters, and you know it.
That might be beside the point there.
Chug it. Come on, come on.
The offer's still there.
Chug, chug.
It's probably
chug,
already
Chug,
empty.
chug,
Chug,
chug.
chug.
No, it's
chug.
not.
Come on, do it.
Come on. Chug, chug.
Is there actually anything left in the can, Wooster?
No,
Yeah.
he's got still some in it. There's still some there.
It's
There is.
And there's a lot. There is.
almost half the can.
All right.
Keep on going. Keep on
I
going.
think we
You
need,
should have done
Mary,
this.
we need to rename this episode title to the one where Wooster got poisoned.
The death of Wooster by mint,
Oh, no.
Come on, come on, come on.
by toothpaste.
That's my mint.
Wooster,
Okay.
Wooster. It was
Come on, Wooster.
it was meant to be.
Come on.
Oh,
It was all bad.
I'm gonna throw one of these cans at you.
I'm telling the truth. I'm not lying.
oh,
Come on.
that's yeah. You're kind of taking that. That's a stretch for that pun.
Well, I am from O. Can.
Which poisoning in real life.
So I think Wooster's gonna realize not to challenge.
But he won.
Come on, you can do
Come
it.
on, you got this.
Come on,
You got
come
this.
on, you gotta finish it.
Come on.
Gotta
A bet's a bet.
Yay!
Come on,
Come on. Come on.
All of this for
Figure it
who's a
out.
good boy?
You got this. Yay!
So, because we've done this, our characters in Stargate are going to get killed.
Oh,
You
I know.
know, yeah. So, Carlos, because we want to delay that fate, can we make this the main campaign now?
Sure. I've got a lot of
No, no,
content.
no,
I got a
no,
lot of
no,
content.
No. I still want to play Stargate
I
because
know,
I
I'm
want to
joking.
get him back.
What,
There you
Wooster?
Oh no, not him. The
Wooster
one
is
that
in
did
pain.
all the cranks on us. The pranks. Oh, oh,
That's character building.
Yeah, right. You can stay away from Barcelona.
I let me put it this way. It's not like I put in a request to the Ecuadorian police and Interpol to arrest me. Someone decided
No.
to hack my personal details and
No.
accidentally leaked it somehow.
No. Because what ended up happening is that you went to another hotel and you were not like really, what's the word I'm gonna do? Suave, or stealth or whatever. And that kind of got the guy thinking and
Nope.
he did a search.
Nope.
That was because
Honestly, it was because we
certain
searched for him.
hacker did a little oopsie while hacking.
Yeah. And flagged my name.
It flagged someone's file.
Okay, so I will agree. It was partly due to my actions, but it wasn't my actions in itself. It was someone's responses to my actions that did
Mhm.
that. I wasn't expecting them to hack.
A government database.
Yeah. But it led to a good story. Yeah.
Okay.
It sort of ruined my beach episode. Blah.
Yeah,
And
right.
also,
We
I
know
feel bad
you
that I
you
feel
you're
bad that I
gonna
lost that
find
idea.
some way of throwing it in there.
I had you freaking beach challenges lined up five
Yeah, right.
rows deep.
I know you
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
I had a full storyline with Jack Black.
And I saved you the expense of hiring him to play as himself.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't have to splurge the CGI budget on him, so yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, he was gonna work for free because he really likes to show up on these sort of indie projects.
Okay, guys, it's 6 o'clock.
Mhm.
What does that
Okay.
mean?
It means
Alright.
Scarlet's gonna go, and I gotta go, and we're gonna say the magic words.
Bonus
Bonus
nachos.
nachos,
Bonus
everybody.
nachos,
Bonus
Uh,
nachos, everybody.
And someone's gonna have to retch up all that soda.